Alex here, and as you can see behind me we have Sans from Undertale, so you guessed it right, or if you saw the thumbnail you guessed it too. We're building Papyrus part 1 today, Papyrus from Undertale, the snarky, funny, lovable skeleton. Along with Sans, I guess you can describe them both the same. But yeah, we're going to be building Papyrus today. We're just doing the framework, it's part 1, so if you're new to this, the Pocket Edition, make sure you build it flat. Otherwise, give yourself about 200 to 200 space. I would say 150, 150, but I say 200 for extra breathing room. And yeah, we'll start right here on the ground. We're gonna just put 3 pieces of vertical black wool. And we're just gonna jump right into it. So after that, on the right side, we're gonna be putting our placement blocks. So we go up and to the right, 2 flat. From there, we're going to be also going up and to the right, 2 vertical, and we're going to do a couple of things with these blocks already. Usually we wait until farther to start to do this detail stuff, but some of it is like important right now. So on this first 2 flat, we're going to go to the right side of it and put 2 black wool going straight down, 1, 2, like that. It kind of connects, but these are the ones we just placed. We're then going to go down and to the right, 2 flat, then down and to the right, 1 single. Then from the 2 vertical we have right here, we're gonna go to the bottom block in it and put an extra 2 blocks to the right of it. From there, we're gonna go down to the right, 2 flat, then down to the right, 1 single. I've been recording a lot of tutorials today, but this is the first time in a while I felt the energy to record a lot, so that's why I'm just doing a lot today. I recorded, I think it was Bill Cipher, the final one, Adventure Chica, and now I'm recording this. I might even record more Saitama, or even do some survival stuff. I'm not streaming today. Today's actually Tuesday, so if you guys are watching this in the future, then that's pretty cool. Anyways, from the 2 vertical, we're gonna start going and continuing the shoulder. We're gonna up and to the left, 1 single. And since we're going up and to the left, you can put your placement block on the left side or the top of every time you place a block, and it's just easy to continue that way. We're then going to up and to the left, 2 vertical, 2 times in a row. So 1, 2, place from block, 1, 2. Continuing on that diagonal, we're going to go up and to the left, 4 vertical. So put your placement block, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it's going to start zigzagging in and out again before we round out the shoulder. So let's go up and to the left, 1 single, up and to the right, 3 vertical. Up and to the left, 1 single again, then up and to the right, 6 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we're gonna go up and to the right for quite a bit, so just make sure you put your placement block on the right side or the top again. It was on the left side before, but now it's on the right. So we're gonna up and to the right, 2 vertical, 3 times in a row. So 2 vertical looks just like this, and we're gonna do that 3 times. So 1, 2, 3. We're then going to go up and to the right, 5 single. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up and to the right, 2 flat, 3 times in a row. 1, 2, 3. And now for the final part of the shoulder, because you see it's getting a little bit of roundness, we're going to up and to the right, 9 flat, and then the split's going to be after that. So 9 flat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And now we can actually round out and start doing more of the shoulder or even his scarf. So we're going to start off his scarf, and we're not going to finish it. We're just going to put the line to start it off. We're going to go up and to the right, 9 vertical pieces of black wool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that's where it's gonna, the scarf's gonna continue. You can put a marker at the top there if you want. We'll come back to that later. But at the bottom, where we have the 9 flat, we're gonna put 2 black wool to the right of it, and then 1 below the final block. So it looks like this. And that's where we're gonna continue the shoulder and the scarf and stuff. From there, we're gonna go down and to the right, 4 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4. And from the second to last block in the 4 vertical, we're going to put 1 black wool to the left. Then go down to the left, 1 single. So now we have a branch off. This is also this final block in the 4 vertical. It's also going to be continuing the scarf, so we'll put a marker there, and we'll come back to that later. Instead, we'll go to the left branch of it and continue bringing that to the ground. So we're going to go down into the left, 2 vertical, 2 times in a row. 1, 2, 1, 2. Down into the left, 5 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down to left, 10 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And it's rounding out the shoulder pretty well. He has like a kind of barrel chest, so we're trying to touch down to the ground with it, and it kind of intrudes on the shape of his arm. So we're gonna go down into the right now. So make sure your placement block's on the right side. 5 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're then gonna go down into the right, 3 vertical, 2 times in a row. 1, 2, 3. That's 1. 1, 2, 3. That's 2. And we should be kind of close to the ground. So all we have to do next is go down to the right, 2 vertical. Then down to the right, 3 single. 1, 2, 3. And if you touch down on the ground, you did it correctly. You should just have this basic shape as you can see right here on the right hand camera screen. I don't really want to start the upper scarf, but you need to finish the scarf to start the right side of his pixel art. So we're going to be starting the bottom half of his scarf and using that to branch off to the right side of his body. So let's fly back up to the 4 vertical we have right here with the marker on the bottom of it. For this right here. Not that one up there, this one down here. And we're going to curl down into the right from it. So your placement block goes on the right side. We're going to go down into the right, 2 vertical. That's a lot of times. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times in a row. Jesus. I was like, I had to make sure. 7 times in a row. So it's 2 verticals like that. We're going to do that 7 times. So this is 1. It's all touching at a diagonal. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We just zoom out and make sure. Always double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. From there, we're going to go down to the right. 1 single. Down to the right, 2 vertical again. Down to the right, 1 single. Down to the right, 2 vertical. And from there, we're going to go down into the right, 6 single blocks, and we're going to start flattening it out then, because then we're waiting for the tip of his scarf. So 6 single blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now for the tip, we're going to go down into the right, 2 flat. Down to the right, 1 single. Down to the right, 3 flat. On the middle block in the 3 flat, we're going to put 2 above it. And on the 3rd block in the 3 flat, we're going to put 1 below it, 1 to the right of that, and then down to the right, 1 single. So let me zoom out so you should see how it looks. Middle block gets 2 above it. 3rd block gets 1 below it, 1 to the right, then down to the 1 single, completing at the diagonal. So let's hover back to the 2 vertical we have right here. We're going to go up and to the left from there, 2 single, 1, 2. Up and to the left, 3 vertical. And from the top block in the 3 vertical, we're going to add 2 to the right. So it makes this weird arrow pointing up over there, as you can see. From here, we're going to complete the shape. We're going to come back and finish from this point right here, so mark it if you want. But right here is what we're going to be working with right now, just to complete the shading on his scarf. So we're going to surround this block on the left, the right, and up diagonal left of it with black wool, like so. See, it took 3 blocks. Just around the left side, the top, and then this diagonal piece. Very easy. Then from that newly created shape, we're gonna go to the top left corner right here, this top left corner, and we're gonna put one block on top of it, then one block to the left. From there, we're gonna go up and to the left, 2 singles, 1, 2, up and to the left, 2 flat, and on this flat block, we're gonna go to the left block, put 1 black wool on top of it, then 1 to the left, and then just to finish up what we're doing here, we're gonna up and to the left, 1 single. So that's all the shading right there. We can move down to where I have this dirt block over here for marking and continue with the scarf building. So from there, we're gonna go down and to the right, 2 flat, 2 times in a row, 1, 2, placement block, 1, 2. And we're gonna be using a lot of flats to round out the scarf here. So just make sure you know the direction you're going in and you should be fine. We're gonna continue going down and to the right, 3 flat, 2 times in a row, 1, 2, 3, placement block, 1, 2, 3. So we have 2, 2, 3, 3. Now for the lowest part of the scarf, before we start going up and to the right, we're gonna go down and to the right, 4 flat. So it keeps getting bigger, 1, 2, 3, 4. But like I said, this is the lowest part, so we're gonna keep going up and to the right now. There's no more down going. So to start it off, we're gonna up and to the right, 3 flat, 3 times in a row. Very easy to remember. 1, 2, 3, placement block, 1, 2, 3, placement block again, 1, 2, 3. From there, we're gonna up and to the right, 2 flat, 7 times in a row. Actually, is it 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times in a row, sorry. So up and to the right, 6 times in a row, 1, 2, like that. Connecting at the diagonal. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And just delete the extra blocks when you're done. From there, we're gonna go up and to the right, 1 single, up and to the right, 2 flat, and then to the right of the 2 flat, we're gonna put an extra black wool there. And using that extra black wool, we're gonna put 1 on top and then 2 below it. So it becomes 4 long. Like so. Just zoom out every time I need you guys to see it. Now let's work on getting this to the ground. So from the 4 vertical right there, we're gonna go down and to the right, 2 vertical, down and to the right, 1 single, down and to the right, 2 vertical again, down and to the right, 3 single, 1, 2, 3. So this is the arm we're building right now. We're just worried about rounding it out. And I think I might have given the right side of the pixel too much room. It looks like it's not covering as much area as I thought it would, like filling up the entire screen, which is good. It's very good. It means I don't have to worry about touching over there too much. But anyways, from those 3 singles, we're gonna go down and to the right, 2 flat, down to the right, 1 single, down to the right, 3 flat, and we're coming to the end of the right shoulder. So from the 3 flat, we're gonna do 2 things on the final block. First, we're gonna go down and to the right, 2 vertical. And from that same block, we're gonna go down and to the right, 5 flat. So the first block's already there from being the 2 vertical. We're just gonna use this first block and add 4 to the right of it. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it should be 5 in length. Make sure you count that out. And then we're gonna keep working with the 2 vertical and work on getting this to the ground. We're next gonna go down and to the left, 2 vertical, 2 times in a row, and you should touch the ground. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Very easy. All we have to do next is worry about building the bridge for his arm to cross over and like complete, because he has a band on his arm. So going to this middle 2 vertical right here, we're gonna go to the bottom block and put 5 to the right of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're then gonna go down and to the right, 10 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Up and to the right, 4 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up and to the right, 3 flat. And then we're going to get this to the ground. And then in the next part, we're going to worry about getting that scarf to finish his entire shoulder above and getting it to meet up right here. So we're going to go down and to the right, 2 singles. 1, 2. Then down and to the left, 1 single. So the way this is going to actually go up into the shoulder is right here, this final block in the 3 flat. So let's add an extra 3 to the top of that actually. 1, 2, 3, so it can be 4 in length. And that's where the rest of the shoulder should meet up. So we need to take this part, make the rest of the shoulder, and it should eventually touch down over there. But for now, that's going to be it. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. We are setting a papyrus. It shouldn't be too long. We covered a lot in this one part, so I'm pretty happy for that. Hopefully you guys are enjoying these tutorials. This is Phoenix, and as always, I'll see you guys later. Bye.